I really hate that men are putting up their phone and they're like, so today I did the... I hate those videos.
But that sassiness though, or you just hate it?
It is. I'm putting it in there. It's like...
Because then you have to watch it. Like, yep,
I'll just stick to doing podcasts now.
Exactly. No, that take didn't work. Let me... It's just a little
No, don't do takes. Maybe one take. Boom, one take.
And you're talking into the camera, talking about life.
Giving people motivation. Don't kill yourself. Hang in there.
That's
what I do. Yeah. No, I'm not there. Just talking about, today I dressed really nice. Take a picture. I don't do that.
Okay.
It's like I'm talking about things like that.
Front-facing camera is sassy.
Now listening to the In My Opinion podcast, the home of edutainment, brought to you by Sakali, DTM, and Uzama. So get your drinks, snacks, relax, and enjoy.
Yo, you know what it is. We're back again. It's your boys at the In My Opinion podcast.
Come on, yeah.
Here to give you a daily dose of vitamin E, and that is edutainment, not the other vitamin. I'm your boy Melinda the Fourth, aka Sukali.
DT, don't talk, just listen, aka designated driver.
Come on, it's your boy Uzoma. Any other Uzoma is a counterfeit.
You can tell by their outfit.
You know.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's beautiful.
On.
I love that.
Do you love that?
Yeah.
She said, yeah. Listen, we've got a very special episode for you lot today. We've got our friends of the show. Might as well call them family.
Family, yeah. I was thinking.
Long overdue.
Yeah.
We couldn't get them all on, but at least they're here.
Yeah.
We have representatives.
We have Oh, go on.
I say men to the...
That did not sound like
Don't blame me. Amen to that. Huh? What accent is that?
Amen to that.
Amen to that?
Oh, amen to that.
Oh, wow.
Don't do that, bro.
Amen to that.
Look how many attempts it took.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
amen to that.
Amen to
But
that.
I'm trying to do the American accent.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Amen to that.
Brother, is the American accent in the room with us?
Okay, sorry.
Is it in the room with us?
I'm so
You get on to
sorry.
me about my accent.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, we have your Aunties Could Never in the studio.
Come on.
I love that, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gunshots. Fire for them. How are you guys, man?
Yeah, good. Yeah, really, really good. I think we've been working hard, keeping busy.
I love to hear
Trying
it.
to be consistent with our show and everything like that. But yeah, not really. Actually, today's been okay, but not really loving the heat. I'm not gonna lie. Seriously, it's been too hot for me.
Yes.
I bet today was a calmer than compared to the other days. Compared to the other days.
Today was nice.
I said I was going to talk about something about that. So I was in Primark, because I do go to Primark. Don't listen to what people say. I am a normal citizen. And I was in a line. And then there was this, I'm going to say Jamaican woman, but I could be wrong. She could be Caribbean, but she had an accent. And then the Primark assistant behind the till had a fan. And you can see she was sweating. The Jamaican woman goes, yeah, man, menopause, innit? It hits all of us.
What? Going in like that?
Wow.
I tell you, and it was loud that everybody heard it. And then the woman ignored her. She goes, no, you don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to be embarrassed. It happens to all of us. Even as I talk now, I'm also sweating. What? Then the woman's like, yeah, it's cool. So when she left, the woman's like, I am 35. This woman is saying I have menopause just because I'm hot. It was the funniest thing ever. It's like, how would you feel if someone came up to you and said that? Just because you're sweating?
Wow. Yeah, I would not
Off
be
the bat.
best pleased.
Wow, that's crazy.
I would not be best pleased.
She just said it, just like...
I just don't think it's anyone's business.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? And that's a massive assumption to make.
Big
Although
assumption.
you can start perimenopause from as early as your 30s, to be honest.
30?
Yeah,
Oh.
you
Yes.
can. And like hot flushes is one of the most common symptoms of menopause, perimenopause, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. But actually, I think to be fair, a lot of young girls, I know we're going there straight away, they don't know a lot about menopause processes and everything like that, and what the symptoms are and what you can do to avoid them. And they really don't stress that actually a healthy diet, healthy lifestyle is the best way to combat it.
Okay.
So yeah, from when you're younger, you can't really, it's better to get ahead of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
wow.
It's not
See,
spoken
we're
about.
learning.
And realistically, 35, and if she's sweating profusely,
She was.
probably was having a hot flush.
Oh.
It's not spoken about. I mean, I didn't even know that there was such a thing as perimenopause until hitting it. And that was maybe 2 years ago, I started having symptoms.
Okay.
And so it was new. I spoke to my mum. Mum was like, I had menopause. I don't know about anything before in your 40s. My sister was like, yeah, I can't. My sister's 11 years older than me. She was like, I kind of remember it starting around 40s, but I feel like it's a bit too young for you. Check if you're pregnant. So I'm not pregnant. So yeah, the symptoms are there, and a hot flush is one of the common ones. So from time to time, I will flick out my fan.
Okay.
Because I may have one.
So you reckon like people might be going through that but don't know?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Is there a way you can get it diagnosed or anything like that if you go
You have to get your hormones checked.
Yeah.
Go to your doctor, and then there's a.
Hey. Hey.
That was so close.
That was like being on a IUD.
The enemy is a liar.
Trying to lock after.
That was so scary.
Are we still
really
good?
scary.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
That's how I know these lot recorded. Everyone was like, that was crazy.
You got the pain, didn't
That
you?
was crazy. That was
Like,
crazy.
what do you say to stop that from happening?
I don't know. Stop
Seriously.
where you are, like
Yeah.
what happened.
Freeze.
Yes, you just need to get checked out.
Yeah.
When you
Okay.
start having symptoms.
I just thought
Dryness
menopause.
is one as well, you know.
Oh wow. You're really
I
going
mean,
there.
while we're here, we might as well just
Yeah.
So if a woman is experiencing a dry vagina, they may be in perimenopause. It may not just be like that you're not feeling the guy that you're with. It may actually be
Yeah.
you're in perimenopause.
Uzi, you look like you just seen a ghost. Are you alright? You like you just seen a ghost, fam.
Is that dryness that's scary?
Dryness. Bro, I'm just listening.
That when our babies become menopause and they're gonna become dry.
No, I'm paying attention.
Oh no!
But you like when it's well.
To details.
Yeah, you like.
What's wrong with you? Why are you using me to portray what
Wow.
you're thinking?
But it's a decent question.
He's living through me.
But the question he's asking, many men want to ask it.
but
That's what.
If you,
I'm not having no issue.
because it's just a look on your face.
Well, you know my facial
not
expression.
that
when I'm-
question. Do you know what's so mad? I always thought, yeah, when your wife will be in menopause, that means you can just have sex unprotected with no issues. Not knowing now
you're
that
looking at that. You're going straight to the positive side of
That's
it.
a very male
Male way of thinking,
your,
isn't it?
your brain actually changes. Like actually, your brain shrinks. This is
Uh-huh.
like your brain actually shrinks and it changes. It's similar to what happens when you're pregnant, right? Yeah, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
and it's not the same afterwards.
So when it shrinks, do you become
mad.
less smart?
Yeah, I knew you. Do you?
Huh?
Do you become less smart, less intelligent when your brain shrinks?
No, I don't
Less
think it's like
smart.
that.
It's like more like brain fog, and the connections in your brain changes. So it's like the way your hormones. I'm going like I'm an expert, but please check this out yourself because I just watched a podcast.
Okay.
And then, well, Stephen Bartlett done a podcast recently, very recently, with a woman that was talking about this. And what she was saying is just like some of your. So for example, the hot flushes is because the chemicals or the hormones that are used to regulate your temperature, they're kind of focused elsewhere. You know what I mean? So that's why it kind of happens like that. You can get brain fog is very, very common.
Yeah.
So not remembering words, sentences. Like as a women, like generally, if they're complaining, if they're a certain age, they're complaining of like I think something's different. My brain's working differently. Like that's usually a sign that you're in menopause. And stuff like yeah. So I think like men also need to be educated because these women are your
Can deal with your
mums, your aunts, your your cousins. I was gonna say. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's very widespread, and it helps if you understand what the symptoms are. Then you can be patient and understanding.
By the way,
and everything like that.
and buy lubes.
And buy lube,
Yeah.
if necessary.
Yeah, if she says she's having dryness,
Yeah.
standard. But
so
if there is a
traumatized.
Why
dryness,
do you want to go and put those chemicals there?
No, but what I'm saying
because
is,
you can't.
might
Yeah.
it's gonna be painful.
Yeah.
and especially when
This
you.
guy's gonna use his saliva, you know.
What you want to
No,
do?
that's bad. You can't be using that. You can't be using no saliva, bro. That's bad.
What are you gonna use Ubi to the Uzi when that
Life.
when
Don't
that
use
time
saliva,
That's what
bro.
you see. That's what you're thinking. That's what you're saying.
If you're dirty, that's what you're gonna use.
Shut up. Why are you worried about what
It's ready.
Now, you're so-
Who got time to join with that? I'm not having that issue yet.
Of course you're not. But
Yeah,
we're
but
all
if you
getting
do,
older.
yeah,
We're all gonna
exactly.
get one day. This will happen to all of us.
Look at the way the time is flying. We're already
Quickly,
in July.
some of us have dislocated shoulders already.
Oh wow!
Some of us, bro. No, big. I was telling you, like I always thought, you know, when you hear, that old person fell over, they broke their hip, they did, and you're thinking, how? Why? Is it not me, fit young man that I fought? Running for a bus. By the way, never run for a bus. Never. It's never that deep.
It's not that important.
Dropped, and the drop was so dirty, yeah? Honestly, man them. I feel like someone's got the footage. You know there was traffic. So everyone was in standstill.
You're on the internet.
It must be somewhere.
Where's these people that's always by the window and always seem to have their phone out on
When
record?
something's happening.
When something is happening. Where are these people,
Someone's
fam?
going to come with this footage.
You know
Let
what?
us
You
blow.
could probably find it.
I
You're on
promise
there's
you.
so many
It's on
CCTV cameras.
No, facts.
You could probably find
The
it.
drop was disgusting.
Yeah.
Because the drop was so mad.
Did you scream when you showed
No,
up?
I just stayed there.
Did you laid
I
down?
just stayed there. I said, why am I getting up?
My road is back.
So what,
No, you don't want to. You don't want to. I saw one guy drop as well. I had to say, "Bro, are you okay?" It was embarrassing, bro. I felt bad for him. Like
That was me.
the one that
you're
happens.
okay.
The one that happens to me a lot is missing steps. You know, that one.
See, that's age
That one
again.
constantly happens to me.
You missed steps.
I'm on my phone.
It must be.
mate, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
Listen, it was traffic. Everybody started coming out their cars.
Yeah.
It was so
bro,
embarrassing.
shall I help you?
I just stayed there.
Like you had an injury.
But I did. I got up.
Someone called the ambulance.
Literally, it's bless them. And then I got up. My shoulder was here. The pain.
Wow.
I can't even tell you the
So you
pain.
dislocated it.
Yeah.
Pop it back
And I had to
in.
pop it back in.
Oh.
And then just my luck, I go to the hospital and I have an apprentice nurse. They're like, oh, sorry, do you mind? We're teaching her. I'm like, why is it on me that you must teach her?
But I'll tell them I mind.
Yeah.
So obviously me being the guy that I am, I'm like, all right, no worries, let her learn on me.
Oh, no,
She
learn
tried
on me.
for 15 minutes to get my shoulder back. I said, Sebo. No. Let's get the, she's tried her best. It took at least 45 minutes to get my shoulder back in.
Oh my god.
And they had me on gas and air.
Because I was going to say, did you not pass out? I was going to
I'll
ask.
give you
gonna
women,
say,
bro,
yeah.
because I know childbirth is painful, but I thought I was in pain. I was on the gas and air, high as shit. She's like, is it in there? I'm like, no.
Is it in
Is it in there? But yeah, sorry to digress.
crazy,
But
isn't it?
to the old people that
That's
fall,
crazy.
I understand.
That's
because
crazy. That's crazy. That one, no.
my bad. Anyway, should we break the ice? Sorry, I was over talking.
I know we've gone to
I
break
do.
the ice, please.
Yeah, please.
We have an icebreaker.
So
man.
go
Okay.
Even though the ice has been smashed over a year ago.
Find
Okay.
it
Literally.
later.
Yeah.
Sorry, but we
my
thought we'd
God.
give you the same treatment that we give on your iMessage, no?
It's on my other phone.
Oh.
Jesus.
No,
Take it from there, please.
Jesus.
it's okay.
Sharp, guys, please.
Sorry, guys. I have to get the other phone from my PA.
Come on, 2 phones. Why?
Oh, wow. The man that, I know when the
I'm
hotline,
joking, huh?
the hotline is ringing. The trap line is always ringing, huh?
Exactly. Why you got 2 phones?
The trap line is jumping.
which one?
You know they say you can't trust them man with 2 phones, innit?
Which
Why
one?
haven't you got 2
Listen,
phones?
you know, recently I realized the importance of
What's this guy explaining himself?
Because one phone can fail you. You have to have a backup.
But I'm sorry,
It will be
yeah.
stuck somewhere.
No, but you're walking with 2 phones.
This one is for family and friends, people very close to me, and this one is for
Anyhow.
anybody.
Any dege person.
Yeah.
You know when you asked him, yeah, you can tell the man's lying. She goes, why have you got 2 phones? He goes, which one?
I love that.
During working hours, it's 3 phones. Oh.
Men always ask questions.
I
Yeah.
have my work
When-
phone
when-
and
when you
When
put
they
them
want to
there.
avoid the answer.
Okay.
He's thinking the flip like he can't understand. All right, go on.
Okay, let me break the ice with my aunties. As a woman, what's one thing you wish all men understood?
Hey,
Did you not understand?
Yeah.
Let me just recall.
we understand.
Yeah. One thing.
Yes. I wish all men understood.
I wish all men understood the cycles that a woman goes through and they understand a period and how painful a period can be. I wish all men understood that.
That's
I
a good
think, I
one.
think I understand. Too.
The way he whispered it, you know he's not confident. Me and him kept quiet. We kept quiet. You
You
know
know
what I mean?
things, yeah, just leave.
I don't think I understand. I think I can empathize.
I can empathize, that's the word.
But I don't
Because
think.
we don't have that pain.
Yeah, I think I'm still on a journey on the
But
understanding.
can you ever truly
that's
understand
what,
when
that's
it's
what
not
I'm trying
you,
to say.
though?
When it's not you, the pain. When you don't
The
know
most
the
you
pain.
can do is understand what to do to support
Yeah.
during those, to make them
Yes.
as comfortable as possible.
Yes.
When
No,
in those
it's not even
situations.
just about the bleeding, yeah. You know,
Oh.
a week before, your hormones are different. And so you're going to be short-tempered, a lot of women.
So
Your
I just
mood is
always
different.
arguing with man every time for no reason.
If you
Not
know...
for no reason though.
Exactly.
No,
That's
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, cause I was like, oh, why you slam the door like that? But then his fire is quick kicked off.
But then one may argue, not me,
That makes
I'm
sense.
not one,
Right.
but just asking for a friend. Are we not enabling the behavior if you're allowed a free pass to just talk to me
That
anyhow?
word
Because
is problematic.
oh,
Enabling.
but no, I'm asking for a friend. It's not me that sent in
Okay.
this question.
So for your friend,
Yeah. Tell your friend.
Yes.
If he wants to keep his head. Go on, no, sorry, go on.
No, it's not
Yeah.
enabling because it's like your hormones are different. So you're going to have a shorter reaction and you're going to be on edge. You're not yourself. So it's like you have to be considerate. That's empathy.
Okay.
So basically, it's not them.
Yeah.
It's the hormones.
It's the hormones.
Any action, they stab you while you're in your sleep, forget about it. It's not them.
It's the hormones.
It's the hormones.
It's the hormones.
But
What about you?
don't provoke them.
Don't provoke them to
don't
anger.
provoke.
Yeah.
What's
What
your
about
one
you?
thing?
Oh God, this is because you said one thing.
You have a
there's
list.
many.
You got a list.
Of course.
Pick anything from the
free.
list.
I think like the main thing I would say is just that, and I'm not saying that you guys in particular, but I think like just that women are people too, because I think that unfortunately there are many, like we live in a man's world, right? Do you know what I mean? Like I think that the power dynamic is definitely in men's favor. Do you know what I mean? So they have no incentive, in my opinion, to actually, do you know what I mean, change behavior consistently on a consistent basis. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, for women to truly be equal, like you have to see women as an actual full-blown person, not just like a partner or playing this role. Do you know what I mean? I think it needs to encompass everything, and then that way you will have respect, equality. Do you know what I mean? All the good things.
One sec, before you move, before we move, I want to ask you
beg to differ.
an example. Wait, one sec.
Lost all power.
One sec. That's what but wait. I want to ask an example. What does that look like to you, though? I want like an actual example. When you talk about that equality and all of that, because I feel like people sometimes confuse when you talk about equality, right? Because I still genuinely believe in gender roles. I still genuinely believe that everybody has a part to play in the ecosystem to be able to have the yin and the yang and the balance.
Yeah.
So when you talk about equality, what does that look like to you?
I mean, just across the board, I would say, first of all, obviously, like pay, like that's not equal at all. I think like opportunities sometimes, like just like in terms of how women advance in their career, if you're looking at work and stuff and things like that, and get to a certain level doesn't always usually go much further than that. I think just like in representation, like in our media and things like that as well, just like the certain roles that women still perform, do you know what I mean? Or are expected to perform, things like that. It's just, yeah.
I think I don't agree with the expectation side of it, but I do also think there are just certain roles as well that I wouldn't want to see a man in personally. Like, I just feel like I'm trying to think if I can think of an
HR,
example.
you want to
now.
see a man in HR?
There's loads of men in
Men
here.
in HR, they gossip a lot. I wouldn't work in HR. HR is for gossip. Men that like
I'm
to
just saying,
gossip.
yeah. Childcare.
Childcare.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually, I would not want. I'm sorry to say, I might get in trouble.
Oh,
but
is this your unpopular opinion?
yeah, unpopular. Yeah, just talk about unpopular. But like, I wouldn't want like a man. Like, let's say if I want to like babysit or someone to look after like my, I wouldn't want a man looking after my kids personally.
Why?
Because I wouldn't. I don't feel comfortable with it.
What's the man gonna do?
A lot of it's due to maybe like experiences and stuff like that. I just don't. I would not trust
Okay.
like a man to be my child man. I wouldn't.
But
I wouldn't.
underlining that fear that you have, that you would essentially be putting your child in danger if they was with a man. Do you know what I mean?
I don't get you.
Is that what the fear
If
is?
you're saying that you wouldn't want a male childminder, that's coming from a place of fear, no?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
yeah.
A fear and because of an experience as well. Like I've been through and I've experienced certain things that just doesn't make me feel comfortable doing that. Like what? Like I don't know. Like I don't want to talk about it right now on here. But I'm just saying that I've been through certain things that I just don't feel like I'll be comfortable with that. So that's just what I'm saying. So for stuff like that, I'm just saying I'll just rather prefer. And again, like naturally, it is like women are more nurturing as well. So when it comes to certain roles,
that.
I would prefer to have a woman's touch on that. Personally, I'm just saying that's me, right? That don't have to be everyone. So I just feel like my issue is this, right? In the push for equality, which I do believe is a very important thing, but I also feel like in that we need to be very careful in losing certain things. I just believe in that because I just always feel like life works best when it's balanced. I just feel like that, and I just feel like if everybody. Because if everything, I feel like there's certain. I just generally agree. If you're doing the same job as a man, you should have the same pay. If you're doing, I agree with everything.
Even if you're not, to a certain extent, do you know what I mean? Like I think like it's just that I believe in gender roles as well. I think there are gender roles, and I think that they should be respected in the same way.
Facts, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we don't have equality in that sense. See what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's just that a housewife isn't respected as a salesman. You know what I mean? But they can be doing the same amount of work in terms of
Even more.
labor.
That's more. Yeah.
So it's just things like
Okay,
that.
I get what you
And
mean.
It's just like that respect, like at the end of the day, men govern our world. Like if they changed their opinions on these things and respected those roles and respected women's positions, then we wouldn't have half the problems that we have, to be honest. It's just not valued.
Preach it.
Right. It started heavy.
Sorry.
We're already in the
Listen,
middle of this
sometimes-
conversation right now. We still got a lot of stuff, a lot of light stuff to get through. We got, but you have another icebreaker.
Yeah, go on more.
Okay. What is something people wouldn't believe about you?
Oh, I know one, but I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna speak for you guys. I'm not gonna speak for you guys. I'll let you guys speak for yourself.
One thing.
Oh my God.
Come on, you go, because I can't think of one.
Oh
at the
really?
moment. Yeah.
Oh God. You know when something comes to your mind, you can only think of that thing.
Go on to say it, then that means that it's got to come out.
Exactly. Yeah.
That one time I was a bit of a road girl. A lot of people don't believe.
What?
Well, actually, yes. Okay, yes. This
Is it? You used to boss low on that.
I don't know what that means.
And I know she fully.
That's what I know. That's what I know. Yeah.
I can see you know TNs.
Can you?
What was you doing on road?
Is it TNs? You're crazy.
You're my side. What the hell?
Wow.
Yeah, what were you doing on this road that you were on?
I left home quite young.
Okay.
I left home quite young, and I went into the hostel system like very early.
Okay.
Like 15-ish and stuff. So yeah, I had to do things I wouldn't necessarily I was proud of to survive. So yeah, I'm from South.
A man said Griselda.
What did he say? Griselda. That is funny. That is funny. Queen of the
Firstly,
South.
I commend you for turning out the way you did, considering what you went through. But we need to know what your road name was. Because we know you had one.
What's the tag, man?
Come on, what's the tag? We know you had one. Don't even lie to us, because we'll find it. Of course she had a tag.
What was your tag?
So I had a couple.
Lady 45 Cali.
It was definitely Lady Sutton.
So I had Lady Shades. I did.
Shades.
Lady Shades.
Why is
you
that?
always
Why is
got
that? 'Cause
glasses.
it
I
was-
wore glasses.
Come on.
Which one's up? What's that one?
And then I had. This is so embarrassing.
Come on.
It's not as bad as his one, I'll tell you that. It's not as bad as your one.
I've
You know
changed
what?
my name so many times.
Oh,
His
bad
first one.
times.
His first one.
But yeah, I had because I used to fight, yeah, and
Come on.
because I wore glasses.
There's no way you can't be a road girl without fighting. Come on.
So when my glasses got knocked off, I couldn't see anymore because my eyesight's so bad.
Oh my
So
God.
I used to fight in a very wild way.
Uh-huh.
People used to call me psycho.
Lady Psycho. Or just Psycho.
Was you a lady psycho?
I was a bit. No, just
Oh, Miss
psycho.
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 No,
Raw, they didn't even
Miss,
sugarcoat
it
it.
said Miss
there
Psycho.
was no myth.
Wow.
Oh, just
Just
Psycho.
Oh,
Yeah.
You would
So I'd
never
be like-
know this.
Yeah.
Why come you wear contact lenses now?
Yeah, 100%.
Because when you put on your lip gloss and your lip, you look so prim and proper.
Oh yeah.
These
people
times you're in the
say it.
streets.
In
Meant
the
that back in the
streets.
day.
In these
Beat you up.
streets.
And you know what's mad? I know you still got it in you. Someone try, move mad.
Why do you think she got contact lenses now? Everyone's clocked onto the move. Just knock her glasses off. Yeah, she's like, nah, I need to get contact lenses.
I don't
Right, that is sick.
But I like to
Wow.
keep that, under control and stuff. But yeah,
He said under control. You sound like Mike Tyson. Sheesh. He said under
love
control.
but like I feel like, obviously you grow up in it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You can't, you can take the girl out of the.
Oh, the hood.
Yeah,
Ah, this
but
one.
you got the,
For yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where you go?
Lady Shades.
Brixton. What was that from Brixton?
Oh, I don't blame you.
makes
It's the
sense.
environment. It was the environment.
It makes sense.
It was the environment. It was the
It makes
environment.
sense.
I don't blame you.
So were you that girl that says, I only have guy friends because I never get along with girls?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. That was
At
their
one
thing.
stage.
Yeah.
At one stage.
I hear
But
it.
like I was like in the hostel, I was like the youngest as well. So like I used to kind of, I don't know, like the guys used to protect me. I was like seen as the baby.
Oh, that's good,
But
man.
They were all mad.
How
I can
come you
imagine.
decided to change up?
God, do you know what? Oh God, it's too long a story to go into. But essentially, I went to uni, and I was just like, I got my flat. So I got my flat at 19, and I was just like, I can't have that at my house.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? So I just made the decision just to change. Basically,
What was it like the first time you wore heels?
You know what? That's an interesting question. Like, you see, in my day,
Yeah.
you was a bad girl and you still wore heels.
Oh,
it's not like
yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually not like now. You wore heels all the time.
Because you don't use it as weapons, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I
needs
knew
must.
it.
Come on.
I knew it.
Now they got to wear Crocs on speed mode if you're a road gal. I hear them put them on speed mode.
What?
Fake
On
news.
speed mode?
Yeah, they
Put
put
the back
you put the
strap
back
on.
strap on. That's speed mode.
I swear.
Talking and talking. I don't know what's going on, mate.
I didn't know this. Wow.
what about you, Nana? I've had enough heat.
All right. I think all that comes to mind is people don't know that I used to really, really want to be a cult leader.
A what?
A cult leader.
What kind of cult? Wait, what kind of cult? What kind of cult?
It was called Fossuism, which is my maiden name, is Fossu. And I had a religion. I had a little Bible that was called the Direne that I wrote. I had 6 followers in total. I was serious about it. I thought I could go places with it.
Excuse me.
And can I go after him, please, miss?
Yeah, good, sorry. When you say, what kind of activities are you doing in this?
We
Oh no,
dabbling into things.
it was proper peace, love, and harmony. Like,
Okay.
it was, I was
Like a
just.
vigilante. The peace cultist.
It was purely like I wanted people to be happy. I wanted my followers to know about life. I wanted them to be enlightened. I basically
What Christ? Like religion?
I took bits from Christ. I took bits from Buddha.
Okay.
I wanted to live like it was a kibbutz. I was really fascinated with kibbutz. Like I wanted a commune, and it was like I would be the leader. You would give me 20% of your tithe because 10 seemed
Nah,
Yeah,
you can't live on that. Come
you
on.
can live on 10%.
You can live on 10%.
Yeah.
20%.
With
And
these UK prices.
my 6 followers were my best friend.
Oh.
But when I
Did
went
you
to
force
college,
them to be-
No, I would preach to them, innit?
No,
I was serious
sorry,
about
can
it.
I just say something?
That is crazy.
When Jesus first walked those streets, and started getting followers, people probably thought he was an occultist.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
So
true.
don't laugh at her friends. Her friends believed in her
Until
message.
we turned the thing to wine.
Yeah.
That's when it's the
Did you
this
do any
guy's real.
miracles, or did you not get that far?
What I used to do was like pray hard over people, and then things would happen for them, innit?
Pray to who? Sorry.
Like over the followers.
No,
No,
but
but
who
now
are you-
who do you pray to?
Yeah, in the name of who?
Because you said there's a bit of Christ.
Oh,
there's
your
leader.
name.
Oh, you're the
your
God.
I
That's
was the
lit.
one.
So you was Jesus before Kanye.
Literally.
Wow.
But I was
you're
a
kidding me.
teen, like you know.
I hear
like,
it.
yeah.
That is
So
sick.
wait, when did it come to an end?
Dissolve.
Yeah, when did you dissolve this cultist?
I hope there's not a Netflix documentary coming out on you.
Dissolve.
No,
That's
how
actually
it ended.
crazy.
I was probably, it was like the end of college. So college, it was unsuccessful.
I can imagine.
I didn't manage I didn't recruit anybody in college.
Yeah.
And
Must
the
have
other
been
day, even a girl was saying, she was like, remember when you used to talk all of that religious stuff to be a part of your religion? And I was like, no, did I used to preach to you? She was like, yeah, you was non-stop. I was like, oh my God, I must have been insufferable.
You evangelized proper.
Yeah. So I let it go at college. I was like, this isn't
work out.
working.
Did the people that followed you, did they also evangelize for you?
Yeah.
They would tell people like, you should listen to Nana.
Wow. They were going out and spreading your words.
What
The
lessons did you
gospel.
bring?
Praise God.
I would pray like for a man. We were 16 and shit, innit?
That's
What do you want? You want a man and you want money. And
Come
you want to
on.
go raving.
I hear it.
I would make them clothes. We got to go raving. And they got a man.
But wait, and were they giving you 20% as well?
No, I never got
Oh,
any.
they never got
got
20%.
there.
That was like
But
the
they got
dream.
men though.
We were out there, Trocadero. You guys were probably
Chocadero.
too young.
No, we know about
Anyone could
Trocadero.
have got anyone in Trocadero. Sorry. No. Scrap that. No. The
not
prayers
that
are working. Yeah, it's not that simple. No.
I was working at it.
Yeah. No. I agree.
maybe like
What am I doing? What am I doing? No,
I
facts.
wasn't tricking anyone.
So do you have you had your Bible? Your
the
version?
Direne.
Yeah, the Direne. Is it still about?
That's the what it was called. The
It was
diary.
called-
you
my
write
Bible
it?
was called the Direne. Did
you write it out?
Like, you know, in Publisher.
Yeah. You might know about Publisher.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
Publisher,
Microsoft
I would,
Publisher,
like, do,
yeah.
You
like,
ain't playing no
Bossy with
games.
the-
Diary.
And it would have like the man's head with the question mark and stuff. And do you have questions about life? And I would write like, so if you want to be enlightened, like follow Nana and be a fossilist. And you know, the religion was called
Interesting.
What was your dressing like at this point? Were you dressing? You know, some when
It's a good question.
They should wear them long dresses with a lot of beads. With a lot of beads. A lot
That's
of
a good
beads.
question.
Yeah.
That's where I went wrong.
Oh.
you were not
Because
dressing
I
like
dressed
wasn't
like
on brand.
everybody.
No.
That's why I was like,
Oh,
you know,
God.
stand out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
man. You meant to wear them long
Robes.
well, similar to the kanzu, but not the same.
yeah,
Yeah,
like a white-
and have
That's
like
where
a
I went
robe on
wrong.
top.
Like, if you wear like a black kanzu with like something red.
Yeah, and then put like
Make
a
an
robe on.
appearance,
Yeah, and just let your hair go
And do
crazy.
you know what, to be
and
honest-
have beads. And have beads. You
I
didn't. You didn't. It wasn't on
to
brand.
stereotype, but I
wasn't
feel
on
like
brand.
if a woman's going to be a leader of a cult, she has to have dreads. I don't know why. I feel like it
That
sells
can work.
something to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
But the
see what you're
dreads used to
saying.
also have these things on them.
Yeah, things on it, and it can't be clean.
Yeah,
It has to be
beads
like
and those things on them.
ruggedy dreads.
I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
where I went wrong. I didn't have the
That's
right
where you went
counsel.
wrong.
You needed like proper manager. You need like a proper management
Yeah,
that can.
and you
yes,
need a team. It sound like you
need
did
like a
everything by
team.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
it
Even Jesus
I
had
think
disciples.
you need
Yeah,
to have
exactly,
some
yeah.
goods, because
You should try to start it up again.
no.
He said
I mean, it's okay. It's
He
dissolved
said
now.
even Jesus had Jesus had a stylist. Jesus had a stylist.
You probably did.
That is so interesting.
yeah,
And you know,
no.
in this day and age, that could probably work.
I mean, you can restart it.
That could work. Look at all these
I mean-
cryptocurrency scams. They all start
If
off
you
one
pay us
person
well,
selling
that's
dreams.
Scam. This was real. I wasn't scamming folks. Like, this
No,
is
she
real.
believed. No, she was serious about it.
Them.
No,
It was.
that wasn't the ethos.
But
The
she was
ethos
serious, exactly.
Let us get to enlightenment. We
Okay.
pray together.
So-
We meditate. It's like you know.
If you got the money, what are you? What?
Exactly, that's a
Buy
bit
land.
scammy.
Buy
Oh,
land.
buy that for the
Where?
commune.
for the commune.
Like on a remote
In the
island
UK.
somewhere, so everyone could be.
What I was thinking was to buy somewhere in Ghana.
Ah,
To be out,
yeah.
or I wanted to be in the mountains in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I wanted factions.
Makes
It-
sense.
Okay.
Your thinking
You're
was
all
definitely
good.
down the
She's
right.
like
It was on the right.
Chocobars, like that kind of.
I know, yeah. Sometimes I have an
I'm with you,
affinity with
sister.
those folks.
Listen, if you want to start this up again, shout me, bro.
You're in it.
I'll
So
market
you want to
it.
be part
No,
of
it
the-
could be
is
in it, but
the
like I said, we can market it for you. You pay us, but we'll market it
Yeah, I'll
for you.
market it for
Diary.
you.
No,
The
but I need
diary.
followers too. Like,
No, the marketing followers will come.
Thank you.
Man
Oh,
will
you
follow.
follow. Okay, no
Part-time,
problem.
innit?
Yeah, me, I can't follow. I have people in my life that will not allow me to follow. But I hear what you're saying.
Those are some interesting facts, guys. Honestly.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Alright.
You have any more?
Our show.
I have one last one.
Oh, okay, go on.
Oh, he has one last one.
One last one.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to dive a bit deeper into that situation on your show. But anyways, go on.
Do you believe there is a Sassy Men? This word there. Apocalypse.
Sassy Men,
Before I
apocalypse.
bite my tongue.
Apocalypse. Apocalypse. Calypso.
That's a
Calypso.
good question, actually.
Yeah, this one is.
What do you mean by
Sassy men.
Yeah.
So this is what the questions me. I don't know. I want you to enlighten me. I found it. I put it.
Everything man do, like if a man has a side bag, you're sassy. If a
Sassy.
man comes online and complains about a bad date of a woman, he's sassy. If a man is gossiping, everything's we can't do anything no more.
Sassy, yeah. Is that the same as simping?
I'm not gonna lie, this guy's mentioned all the
Sorry.
things.
Is it the
that-
bracket of simping?
What, they all sassy?
Kind of.
Sassy is a
gossip.
simping.
No, not
No,
necessarily,
gossip.
because they can be rude. Sassy men can also be
Yeah.
rude, so they're not.
Sassy men can also be what?
Rude.
Do you know what
I
mean? So
think
they're
it's a
simping.
thing. I call guys
But is
sassy
it-
all the time.
Is it apocalypse or epidemic?
That's like the
You mean
ultimate
epidemic?
disrespect, you know.
This is what the question says. So
Okay.
that
Okay.
that you
If me and you are arguing and you
mean
say
that
you're
it's
being
finished?
sassy,
Okay, so epidemic.
I'm
you
done.
mean
you know?
epidemic, like there's
Epidemic.
loads of them, yeah? You mean
Pandemic, epidemic.
It's an epidemic.
it's an epidemic?
Definitely.
Is a breakout of
yeah.
sassy men.
Of,
You,
there's a
you
lot.
guys don't know what
Outbreak.
masculinity is.
No, if I get
Really?
called sassy, I'm not leaving my house for a week. You know?
Uzi, did you just hear what you just said?
Huh? We don't know the meaning.
You don't know what masculinity is anymore. You've lost it.
Who's you?
Wow. Yeah.
Is it me or you talking about?
No,
those
no, I'm
men?
talking about, I'm talking about the sassy guys. It is an epidemic. There is an
Can you give us an example of things you find sassy?
What is
Oh,
sassy?
that's good. Think you find
it's,
sassy,
It's
yeah.
talking about, oh my God, I just want the princess lifestyle as well. Like, that's a sassy man.
You know
For
men that
stuff
say
like-
stuff like this?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
a hobosexual, like, that's just going to be.
Homosexual.
I've
What's
never
that?
heard of that.
So like someone
Whoa.
who's dating that doesn't have a home, and
Oh.
they get with a girl to live with them. because they don't have a home.
Oh, the couch guys. The couch guys. I call them
No,
couch
we're using
guys.
that. No. Homosexual sounds
Hobo.
better. Homosexual.
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 Yeah.
Wow.
Those guys, they're sassy too.
What if he fell on a hard time and she wanted to help him?
What is hard time? If you are living there, you are paying the bills.
No, but if you're not paying the bills,
oh, you're
so you're just paying to get
What if the guy's chasing his dreams?
Yes, men like this.
What if he's chasing his dreams?
Something more than paying bills now.
But just nobody cares
dick
about
is
their dick.
enough. Seriously.
I mean, I thought
2024
not.
things have changed.
Serious.
you have to give more than the D.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know
can't
what? I
believe
don't know.
this.
if
You have to
it's
give the
I
P.
don't know if
Cost
it's
of living
a
is
new
crazy.
thing, right? I just think that these sassy men now have a platform to express.
Yeah.
Where's the
Their
platform?
That's
social-
true.
Social media.
Everywhere. What do you
Seriously,
mean?
they've got a platform.
That's
I think
very
they've always
true.
existed.
They're not just coming out like
Because
Man
when
City
you think
fans.
about like you know that uncle that's got 6 kids with 3 different women and stuff like that. That's probably
Is that
man.
sassy?
Do you know what I mean?
Why not sassy?
Why is that sassy?
They don't always work. Do you know what I mean?
I don't have any older uncles that weren't working. I have uncles
Okay,
that
with
had
you
families. No,
personally.
but I'm
Yeah,
talking about like uncles
yeah.
like they were working and they had loads of households. But the bums, they all seem to be like they're around that kind of 25 to kind of 55.
Making music.
Like there's a lot of bums out
Yeah,
there.
okay.
But they're
But in our
chasing their
day, it was probably
dreams.
like mixtapes, like
Yeah.
trying to sell their mixtape, trying to be a rapper.
No, I can't lie. What's the definition of sassy, bro? Because right now, there are a lot of things that's going on in the sassy bracket. It's crazy to me, fam.
This was all in class and ambition and living up to
Yeah.
your dreams.
Like,
It's
you're
not
trying to
because
chase your
it's sassy.
dreams.
What, going studio?
What is the definition of sassy, bro? Wow, no, I need to Google what sassy means,
What
bro.
is it?
No, Google sassy because
Nah, bro.
You know those guys, you'll speak to them and be like, where are you going? Yeah, I'm going studio. They're not going studio. They're in their bedroom or they're in their girl's bedroom.
So they're liars.
They're liars. They're talking on their phone. Do
Exactly. And then talking about, oh, my bars are hard.
you know what sassy men are as well?
Oh my God, my bars are hot. That is funny.
Oh, no.
I remember
That
there
is
was this guy that
funny.
literally, like, you know, when you had free calls, yeah, he would literally rap his bars to me on the phone
Oh.
for hours. For hours.
You're like, don't you have a job?
He didn't have a job.
That's why it's got time.
Seriously.
Bro, do you know what's
Oh,
mad?
God.
I just recently
To be
found
fair.
out the
Go
word
on.
passenger princess, right? And I was like, not every day I want to be driving. I also want to be a passenger princess. I just said it in, so I'm a sassy man.
I mean, even the way
Yeah.
you flicked was a little sassy.
oh, was that a
A
bit?
little bit.
I'm finished.
Yeah, I think men nowadays, a certain group of men, they think they're the baddies.
So sassy,
wrong.
Exactly.
So
Wait,
sassy
wrong.
says here, it says means bold and fresh. Like you're very
confident in your
bold,
own skin.
that's
or
the
like
American version.
rude and showing no respect. So things like these are like
I
what
think,
sassy
yeah,
is.
Rude and so it's part of it.
It's a part of it.
But it's also like, do you know what I mean? Going halves.
On dates.
date,
Oh,
yeah.
so.
That's being
Like on the
sassy.
first
That's
date.
sassy behavior.
On the
What the
first,
hell?
no.
I'm not agreeing with this
Scrap
one.
all of this. Wait 1 second.
Not
Is
with
it on the first date?
Yeah.
Or just,
Oh, maybe like
okay,
the
cool.
third date, you can go 50-50, right?
I mean,
Yeah, if you're
not
both
a woman
interested.
like me,
Oh.
but other women, yeah.
So is that sassy though?
I think for me, it would be
So
very
you got
sassy.
halves on anything,
know
you're
those men?
sassy.
That's
Those men, they've sassy
That's
their way to
crazy,
the
bro.
grave.
yeah.
Now
That's
they're on the
sassy. You got
tombstone.
half on anything, you're
You know the
sassy.
tomb with the
That's
RIP.
crazy, fam.
I don't know. The
Sassy.
thing is, yeah.
And these are saying they want equality. If I don't get
you
this,
know-
bro.
no,
You lot
but we-
sassy bar is very low.
No, it's
No,
true.
no.
It's
We
right.
talked about this.
Yeah, okay.
Different roles. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Men and women have different roles. That's what I'm saying.
So you don't want
But okay,
equality.
see now,
No, I'm saying there's
Aunties, yeah.
balance. That's what I said.
So you want
But see now,
equality,
you,
you don't
okay,
want
see,
equality.
said
put
there
it this
was
way, yeah. You're saying you're fighting for equality, yeah. Now you see why the people with the higher powers decide to give men more money. You don't like 50-50 on the third date, yeah.
This is
but
why
you
we
want me to
can't-
give you
This is
more
why we
money than
can't-
me.
We can't
How?
do it because there's an imbalance. You cannot expect women to be given half. It doesn't make sense.
Also, but once we're like on,
Yeah, so
on a
when we
level
change-
playing
so we give
field,
the half to-
then we can
We're
change
not
the.
there.
But who's gonna change the rules?
It's
Because I don't
down
think
to
you
men.
change
It's
the
the
rules.
men, innit?
It's down to
Patriarchy.
men. Yeah.
So can I ask? A woman called me sassy
understand.
because when I go on holiday, I like to get my nails and feet done.
Yeah, that's very sassy. I don't know.
I
I'm
feel
trying.
like that's on the
Unfortunately,
cusp.
I'm
it
trying
is.
rubbish. I'm trying
Unfortunately,
rubbish.
it is.
However,
However,
I do it on holiday.
Oh, they said it is. Oh, they said it is.
I
The sassy
I
police.
personally don't mind it.
Yeah.
You don't mind
do you
it.
know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, it's on the cusp.
Oh,
Let me see your
guys,
nails.
guys, I don't like what you lot are doing. Why are you lot
What?
picking and choosing what you're accepting
Because
as
there's
sassy and not?
nuance.
There's nuance
Yes.
sassiness.
Nuance.
Yeah.
Man said there's nuance sassiness.
To be fair, there's nuance in everything.
Yes. Grooming is fine. You
Grooming
should
is
groom
fine,
yourself.
yeah.
That's
So
your
Yeah,
what
that's
about
paint
those guys?
them.
What about
Sassy grooming is
what about
okay.
those guys that stay in the mirror for time looking at their
No,
face,
too
their
much
hair?
sassy.
It's
That
too
one,
much.
that one I
Sassy.
agree.
You can't be in
Or
the
ones
mirror
that- You
looking
know
at
the
me.
ones when they're doing the snap.
Squinting.
Like the Drake and they what's it, pout like
The
Drake.
part in and the dog.
Drake is the epitome
Of sassy.
Yeah. I never been on the side.
So guys, don't be like Drake.
What
then
about
don't be like Drake.
Sassy.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get caught by the sassy police. What about mirror selfies? Sassy.
Oh, that's sassy. That's sassy. Yeah, that's sassy.
What, like after the gym?
No,
No,
when
not
they're
even
in the
in
gym.
general.
You know, like they take the picture
No,
and show you.
absolutely.
Yeah, sassy. With a capital.
I have them on
all
my phone, but I
capitals.
can never
All
post it.
capitals. All capitals is sassy.
You done that, innit?
I did.
Yeah.
Hey!
I have them on my phone.
You're
I never
going down
post
the
it.
road of
I
sassiness.
just
Stop
Okay
it.
with it. You could just own it.
She's like, if you like it, I love it.
Do you know these are women? These are women gas you down the road. But stop it now.
She
You're
said,
going
do
down
you,
the road of sassiness.
Do you?
Stop it. Stop
Okay,
it.
what if I
Cut it
watch
out.
Love Island?
Cut it out.
You took
Love Island.
Yeah.
women liking a nice hand and feet to the extreme.
To the extreme.
They don't mean like that.
They don't mean like that.
Keep
Do
it
it
clean.
yourself.
You know?
Okay,
Do
what about
yourself.
if
This guy,
a
you do a
man?
lot of sassy stuff, innit?
Listen, I'm
And
learning
you want
here.
verification today.
What about a man that watches Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Oh, that's sassy.
How is that sassy? That's not sassy.
Is that sassy? Nah, that's sassy,
Are you
bro.
watching it alone or are you watching it with
With
your
the
girl?
missus.
You started with your
No, I don't
girl,
watch it alone
but
with the
even
missus.
now
Yeah.
she's
You're
I don't
lying.
watch baddies.
You're lying. Wait.
I like when they fight.
Sassy.
There's a lot of sassy.
No.
But I can't believe I'm surrounded by
It's
sassy
definitely in
men.
the space of sassy.
No.
It
Me, I'm comfortable in my
It's
house.
in the
I don't
area.
mind.
No.
What if you're a man that does women's hair?
No, that's fair. That's a job. You're a hairdresser.
Yeah, you're allowed to be.
Yeah.
You can do cane roll, weave, sewing, everything.
That's your
no
vocation.
sass involved.
No. That's
Okay.
your job. That's okay.
Yeah,
Like
this-
somebody can be a manny and they're not,
Not
sassy.
be sassy.
But
Auntie, why you use my name? Say money.
that's what
what it's called.
that's what a man
But
nanny
no,
is
they don't know your
They don't even know your real name.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this guy.
Even I forget your real
Yeah,
name sometimes.
exactly.
to be honest.
Alias. Mr. Alias.
No, thank you for this sassy checklist because
So are you gonna stop doing those
So
things?
no,
Or you
no,
gonna
anytime now.
I am what I am.
No.
Man said, I am
Before
what
you do
I am.
anything, you ask the auntie.
Oh yeah, I
say,
might just
is it
shout
sassy
you.
or
Is it
not?
sass?
Yeah, let's ask you for approval. You know you've become the sassy police now.
Yeah.
Ask you,
Are
do
you
you
allowed
think
to
it's okay?
pose in pictures and put them on Instagram?
What do you
like
call it?
how?
Like, just take a picture. Like, bro,
Are
take a
you
picture of me.
model, though?
No, you're not a model.
Oh, like take a picture of me.
Yeah, take a
Like,
picture
I
of
think
me.
like
So that's sassy.
Take
Yeah.
a
Oh, don't
picture.
have to take your picture
You
again.
can-
You have to ask me
Wait,
for
look,
love.
I'm
a little bit.
A little
not too
bit.
much.
Like, how often can I post pictures?
No,
like that?
no. That's not the right question. How often can he ask
What
if he
kind
can take a
pictures
picture of
will
him?
you post? How often?
Can he ask if
So
take a
imagine
picture of me?
you know the picture I'm talking about. I'm gone out. I'm looking good. I'm like, yo, take a picture of me. And I'm
Who
like,
told you you're looking good? That's even
don't
sassy
like
on his own.
that.
Yeah.
I could feel like you did. That's why I,
I
asked
don't
it.
like that trajectory
Yeah.
of I'm going out, I'm looking good, and I'm asking my friends
Yeah.
to
Take a picture.
It's just-
Sassy.
that's
Sassy. So
Your
what
whole life is full of sassy.
What are men allowed to post on Instagram? What can we post? Family pictures?
Do you know what? I think
I don't
You're
know.
trolling the
not
aunties
sassy.
right now.
I'm not
think,
sassy.
like,
I'm
just have to
very
accept
happy.
Who you are. That's it. Like if that's who you are, then that's who you are.
That's sassy. Yeah, I can't be
Do you know what I
happy.
mean? I'm not.
Maybe with your girl.
You could take even that is sassy.
I don't like the. I'm asking my boys like.
Hard at 7
What
a.m. in the
about the
morning.
mirror picture with your babe? You know, she's in front of you, you're there, you know. You have to.
I see every man is sure.
Cool.
Everyone wants to know the sassiness. The fact is,
I know that this guy does sassy shit, but he just want to bring it to the forefront.
Did you?
nah, don't.
You just want to bring it to the forefront.
He's sassy as
Exactly.
He's sassy as boy.
Man, you know what I realize about people, yeah? When they start outing themselves,
Yeah.
they feel like they have to also try and shame other people into it. Bro, if
What
I
about,
do,
what
I'll
about
tell
taking
you.
videos of yourself in the car talking?
Okay.
See, I have a problem with
I see where it's going. I see where it's going.
Just a
Okay, is
question.
this what?
No,
I know
no.
what it is, yeah.
I'm not.
I know
A
this is
motivational video, add a context.
I know this is what people do for content, but I really hate that men are putting up their phone and they're like, so today I did the. I hate those videos.
But that's sassiness though, or you just hate it?
It is. I'm
Hey.
putting it in there. It's like.
Because then you have to
like,
watch
do
it. Be like,
something.
yep, this
I'll
is
just
the
stick
one.
to doing
Post
podcasts
it.
now.
Exactly. No, that take didn't work. Let me. It's just a little.
No, don't do
bit.
takes. Mate, one take. Boom, one take.
And
One take
you're
BT.
talking into the camera, talking about life.
Giving people motivation. Don't kill yourself. Hang in there.
I like that.
That's what I do.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm not there just talking about, oh, today I dressed really nice, take a picture. I don't do that.
Okay.
It's like I'm talking
Any
positive
man
about
that
things
uses
like that.
front-facing camera is sassy.
He's not seen the shot.
That's why I use the back. Front-facing camera is sassy.
Oh, front-facing camera is sassy now. This guy, you're taking it too far. To be fair, I use the back one. I use my windscreen reflection to see if it's on target.
Do you see what you lot have done?
Mental health videos.
That's what I do. Mental health stuff. Yeah,
That's
thank
fine.
you. I know people are trying to draw me out because they do mad sassy
I was just
stuff.
asking a question,
They
bro.
might wake up sassy.
Personally, I'm living in my truth,
That's good. That's
and
good.
I'm happy with who I am. Do you know what I mean?
Well done.
And I
You're
believe that
motivating
you
other
should
people out
too.
there.
You should
but
too.
don't force like what's
No, he's
not
not
there.
sassy. He's not sassy. This guy is as hard as a rock.
Fake
He's
news.
far from sassy.
These are the sassiest
The day
guys.
the thing becomes sassy, I will leave this podcast and say something is gone wrong. I don't know where you find this sassy ass.
You're stupid. Man.
I mean, you don't Google it before.
I'm
I
sorry,
found
I
out
think
more.
so,
Yeah, more
because
stuff.
brother, I'm sure we've done like 3 hours
This
already,
sassy
but
list is
Jesus.
long, you know.
Banana, sassy.
Now when I
You see
go
what
home now,
you've done?
I just be
You
burning
know
my
what you've
face
done
every
now?
minute.
Wait, is my hair sassy?
Oh, you just took it somewhere you shouldn't have.
Because it just came to me, and I'm like, bro, I didn't. And my sister's looking at me like this.
Okay.
Next question.
No, she wants to answer it, yeah.
Full disclosure. Today, in fact, I did say, and you're over the age, I said that men should not
Don't look him in the eye. Don't let
should
him
not
threaten you.
have your hairstyle past 23 years old. I said it today. I walked in
Man
and I
Production's
did
like,
feel a
yes.
little bit like,
Production like, yes.
yeah, I forgot that I know people with this
I
hairstyle.
woke up like this.
But I'm sticking by
your
it.
truth. You have to stick
This
to
is
your
my
truth.
But the
truth.
thing, but
I
please,
feel
cannot
you're
please
too
everyone.
right.
I hear it.
You know what I think you turned into W? Become the Sassy Men Association. You're the leader of the Sassy Men Association.
form
Turn
the
into a
vigilante.
W, bro. Yeah,
Sassy vigilante.
That's Sassy Vigilante.
So can you see, take a picture, 5 hours ago from camera.
So I'm the one on the firing stick today. I'm the one on the firing line.
I will try.
Why do you?
I'm happy they're gonna say something to help me.
No, I
Help me.
don't think it's bad, yeah, because you actually got like.
Look at them
thick
trying
hair.
to. Look at them trying to.
DT,
trying to say
can you
that.
let her land?
We have different opinions, yeah. Because we did talk about this today, and I didn't agree. I think it's fine to have your hairstyle. Like what it is, it's like men with your hairstyle where it's so thin, like they're not even adding. You can't even grip extensions on it. It's so thin and it's bald. Like no, just
Okay.
let it go. Do you know what I mean? But your hair looks healthy,
The
so it's
episode
Okay,
will come
thank
out
you.
regardless. You don't need to appease this guy.
fine. No, I'm being honest.
Now I hear it. I know hair's not for everybody, so I
Yeah.
hear it.
It's
So
just
Carly,
particular. That,
You gotta give him a hug,
does
man.
it
Look
end
what you've
with
done to
like?
him.
Have you got bands on the end?
He has, you know, he has. Oh, look at you like,
There's no bands on NDT.
Well, there is.
There
Look
is.
at this. Got
Is
the
there
tips.
bands?
Yeah.
I told her to put bands on because, can I explain myself?
unravel.
My
was
do-rag
unravel,
always
it was
comes
unravel.
off.
What happened?
Please.
He always come out.
My
And it's
do-rag,
not
and then
cheap.
it
And
comes
it's not
off.
cheap.
It's not cheap.
We have to dedicate the episode to sassiness.
By the way, we
I think we need
actually...
to revisit the
Masculinity,
stuff.
we do, because clearly it's an issue. The lack of masculinity in
And you know
society.
this is why now some men are scared to be themselves.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
when they speak, you know,
They're called
But they
sassy.
should just own it, though. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Like me.
Like, if that's,
I appreciate
if that's
that.
who
Yeah.
they are,
I
then
agree.
they should own it. It's just like they're trying to pretend there's something they're not. It's just be you, me.
Nah, the real talk though, on a real note, bro, you like what you like and you are who you are. At the end of the day, people can label it wherever, but you're secure in yourself. So
And I
at the
can
end
still
of the day,
fuck a
it is
man
what
up,
it is.
so it is what it
Shit,
is.
there you go. Talk your thing, bro.
Yeah.
Don't people gonna start testing you, bro? I ain't going out with this guy again.
Test me, bro.
The man said, I can still fuck a man. We gonna start
Test me,
testing this
bro.
guy for no reason, fam.
With
That's
my
all
head
long.
swinging as well, like this.
Yeah, that's serious.
that's the
my head
worst, you know.
swinging.
Bro, don't get into a fight with nobody. The first they're gonna do is grab
grab
your
my
hair,
hair,
bro.
yeah.
Don't better be
Easily.
careful,
And I'll
fam.
fuck him up as
I
well.
know she knows. You remember? You remember? Flashback. Oh, yeah.
That's what happened. There's nothing to pull here.
PTSD.
She like, oh,
Lady
shit.
Shade out here.
I bet you put Vaseline on, didn't it, when you were fighting,
No, you
didn't it?
did not.
Not Vaseline.
No, you didn't.
But we did used to wear sovereigns.
Those things will cut you as proper.
I always wanted one, you know. Actually, I need to buy one.
I used to have one.
Because
I used to have a
wanted
couple.
one.
Actually, I bought one again in my phone.
From
Yeah,
Argos,
you
I
right?
just
You
wanted
have to
another
bring it up,
sovereign. Yeah, I
yeah.
just wanted
I love
another
that.
sovereign.
We need to
Yeah,
bring it
yeah.
back.
Now we need to bring it back.
No, we need to bring it
I'm
back.
buying
still.
one.
Yeah, I'm
From
buying one.
Argos, right?
I'm buying one as well.
Yeah.
I'm buying one
but
as well.
Argos don't do it. Remember Elizabeth? What was it called? Elizabeth Duke.
Oh, they stopped it.
Argos stopped
I
selling
don't know. No,
sovereigns.
it's not there anymore. You got to go to
You got
like.
under online.
Yeah,
Roman
you
roads.
stopped selling
Yeah, some of some of the gold jewelers,
They try
still
to
have
go
them.
up with
I
time.
used to
innit?
open the Argos catalogue jewelry section. Oh, one day. One day it's gonna be
fact.
me.
No, I need to cop one.
I'm gonna cop one.
I'm bringing
I'm
it back.
copying one.
Yeah.
Another one on a cop. What's that watch? Aqua Master.
Bro,
I see someone with that a couple weeks ago. I was like, yo, that's lit. I'm like, that's lit.
sold it.
I've still got my thingy though.
There used
The
to
other
be one
one.
we used to call
The G
Ice
Shop.
Out.
No.
Yeah.
The other one with the diamonds floating in it.
Which one?
Joe Rodeo.
Yeah, I've still got mine.
You used to
I've still
have
got
it?
mine.
Oh, that's
Still got
crazy.
mine. Yeah.
I wish I.
Look, they're like, oh no, this was before
What's
our
this
time.
floating around?
This was like school time. So this
Yeah,
was
like 2008, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
It's in school time.
Yeah.
No, these are like back then we was driving CLKs and that. They were like, we was driving dropped up CLKs and that. Anyways, okay, guys, moving on swiftly, we have another segment called Don't Google It.
Okay.
So this is where we do a general knowledge test.
Yeah.
Since you've been getting on to my boy, nice for time. I'm avenging
Exactly.
you.
I'm
I'm
not
avenging you.
helping you either.
Yeah, don't help them. Don't help them, bro.
Okay.
I'll just say, this is not my
Don't cop,
area.
please. I don't care. Don't
We
cop,
don't
please.
care about
you
it.
watch the
Sassy
episode.
police.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
All right,
Are
guys.
we working as a team?
Yeah.
There you
Okay,
go. Work as a
cool.
team. It's good. That's cool. Yeah, you two are one. That's cool.
Okay.
So, guys, segment is called Don't Google It. You can take part at home as well. But remember,
Don't Google it. Don't cheat.
Yo, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One. What country has the highest life expectancy?
Oh.
I can give you options if you
Okay.
want.
Yeah.
Why are you
I
giving
think
them
I know
options
this.
after
Oh,
what they
go
put
on.
me through?
No, go on.
Yeah, go.
Oh, you know it?
No, go on. I
let's see your options.
Definitely
You're too
somewhere in
kind.
Asia.
You're too kind.
A.
It's definitely Asia.
I agree.
Italy.
Go
Right.
on.
Oh, that man drink olive oil, you know.
Go
B.
on. Go on. Yeah.
No, Italy.
Hong Kong.
Okay.
C. Korea.
Come on, man.
Okay.
And D. South Africa.
Oh, get out of
sugar.
here.
It's Hong Kong. or
That was
South
none of
Korea.
the ones I was thinking.
It's not South Africa.
It's Hong Kong. or
It's
Korea.
not. I don't think it's Hong Kong.
yeah.
Okay, so I watched this documentary about these blue areas, yeah, and that's where they have the highest expected life expectancy. One of the places was in Japan.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
you
I
didn't
thought.
mention that, and one of them was in Italy. I'm pretty. It was in
told
the
you.
Mediterranean.
It's Italy.
I
That man
think
drink
so.
olive oil,
I
bro.
was
But it
thinking
was
it's
a very
Italy or
remote-
Man keeps saying
That's
olive oil.
Switzerland.
What is olive oil?
And Switzerland's kind of near. It's not up there.
Yeah,
this
it's
guy.
called like blue zone.
Any man that
And
can
they
drink
went to
oil
study them to see
is
how
gonna live
they
long.
live
I'm
for
telling you.
living. I don't know.
Nah, man. What you
What are you talking about, bro? Oil's not good for you, bro.
Bro, olive oil is good for you.
Olive
That's
oil,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. They drink olive
So we
oil.
say it again. So Hong Kong.
No, the first one was Italy,
Italy.
Hong Kong. The next one's
Korea,
Korea,
South
and the last
Africa.
one is South Africa.
It's not
And
South
what
Africa.
Korea was it? South.
I think that's,
Just Korea.
yeah.
I mean,
They don't recognise North Korea generally.
Yeah.
I think Italy.
Today, oh.
I'm going with Italy or
Okay.
Hong Kong.
Italy or Hong Kong? Let's go with Italy. Let's take a chance.
Let's take a chance.
Yeah.
Are you agreeing?
Italia.
Yeah.
You're agreeing.
That man drink olive oil, bro. I said it. That man drink olive oil. They drink olive oil, bro.
I'm
What is it?
wrong.
It's
Should have
Italy.
stuck to it. Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Oh.
Interesting.
And I slapped
Okay.
Italy in there because
Yeah.
there is a sea and it's called Sardinia, like Obia.
Okay.
They do have a very long life expectancy there,
trick question.
but Hong Kong is but I put
Yeah.
that there to trick you
What
guys.
is it? Sorry, do you know
We
it?
said it's in Asia.
No, what-
I knew it
What's
was
the
in Asia
highest life
somewhere.
expectancy in Hong Kong?
Oh, you want to know? Oh, look at me. I didn't go that far.
Okay.
Okay, if you do it, it's
I'll
fine.
find
One
out
down.
and I'll let you know later.
Cool.
I'll find out and let you know later because we don't waste too much time.
Okay, cool.
2.
Yes.
What is the most common British surname? I'm never giving you lot no option.
That's what I was gonna go with.
Smith.
I was thinking it was
But that might be a
Brown.
trick question, you know.
No, Smith.
Brown, did you say?
No,
Yeah.
I'm going with Smith.
That might be a trick question.
We're splitting.
Can we split?
Yeah.
You can split if you want.
Brown and
Smith or
Smith.
Williams or Smith. I'm going Smith.
I'd
You're
say
Smith.
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go with Williams.
Williams.
No, let me just go back to when I used to work on the phones because there was so many and there wasn't a lot of
that's a
Smiths.
good, yeah.
And I actually think there was more Browns and Williams and Spencers. There was lots of those.
There's a lot of Spencers.
There's a lot of Spencers, but Brown's a good
But
one.
then there was loads of Jameses as well.
Oh, there's mad James. Don't get me
Mad
started with James.
Don't start
Don't
with
get me
James.
started with
Surname,
James.
innit?
Yeah, surname, yeah.
All right. I think I'm just gonna go with Browns for the blacks.
That's funny. Yeah. No, you can't go wrong with Browns, but you're wrong.
Oh,
The correct answer actually is Smith.
I thought it was a trick question.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Last question.
Smith is quite, yeah.
Stop thinking I'm tricking, bro.
Sorry, because you are a trickster. Fake news.
3. What is a group of pandas known as?
A group of pandas.
And how the fuck are we supposed to know that? Have I ever seen a panda?
It's actually like as a funny thing, so I thought you lot should know this. Pandarest.
Panda area.
Pandas.
Yeah.
I think I might know this, you know.
Can we have a come on, give us
clue?
a little.
Nah, I ain't giving you no clue.
No, come on, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't giving you no clue.
Little clue. a little
Pandines.
clue.
Pandines.
Pandians. What do you think it is?
No.
Because you said you think you might know.
I feel like it's something obvious, like a school or a
I was going to
class.
say school,
Yeah.
but I don't.
I don't
I'm
think
thinking
it's
like,
something-
No, you have a school of fish.
Oh, is it
right?
school of
Or
fish? Yeah, you're
school of
right, you're right,
dolphins
you're
or
right.
something. You have a pack of wolves,
What's the thing of elephants called?
a herd of elephants.
Is it a herd of pandas?
Yeah.
I heard a panda.
I don't
You think it's a herd of pandas?
No, I don't know.
Pandas.
A
like,
gathering of pandas.
Okay, I'll give you that one clue. There's no panda in it. So
Yeah.
remove that. There's no
Nigga,
panda
we
in
still
it.
like square
No,
one.
but that's the same as
That's like
everything.
herd.
No,
or
because everything you lot are saying is herd of panda, a group of panda.
You're saying panda isn't
It's not in the name of it, yeah.
No, I'm lost.
You can give up, it's okay.
No, I don't like to give up.
I want clues.
Give us
I want a
multiple
clue.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
Ask,
Yeah,
ask,
allow them,
ask.
bro. I'll allow you to
All
allow
right,
them.
cool. You allow that one,
I'll
yeah?
allow them to allow them. It is a hard
All
one.
right. A, an association.
Okay.
B,
Panda Association.
an embarrassment. C,
An embarrassment. Maybe it's embarrassment.
Go on.
a muddy bunch.
Who?
A muddy bunch.
A
yeah.
muddy bunch.
I'm going to go with B.
I think embarrassment.
I think it's embarrassment.
Embarrassment of pandas.
But I wouldn't even.
Because those
Was it just
pandas
us?
are embarrassing.
Seriously?
By the
What
way,
embarrassment?
Yeah, because them
They
pandas
can
be mad,
do
you know.
nonsense things.
The way they just drop off the tree, they're so
Boom, 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 boom,
clumsy.
boom.
Yeah. It could
And
be an
the dogs is
embarrassment.
everywhere, so it's an
They're
embarrassment.
trying to instinct
going
themselves, but the
embarrassed.
humans are saying no.
You must live by force.
There's every reason why pandas should be
An
embarrassment.
embarrassment.
You know that's why they want to do it.
I think it's embarrassing.
No,
Yeah,
it is.
I
You're
think
right.
so too.
You lot bullied man, fam. You made man change man rules. I shouldn't.
It's
but you lot got
embarrassment,
it right. It's correct. It's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
What am I thinking about? I know it is. That's why they want to give you no clues in the first place. What's that talking about? Think about it.
That's mad to think of that, you know.
That is a good one,
It's an
though. I
embarrassment.
enjoyed that
Bunch of
one.
Yeah, you like
I
it?
really enjoyed that
All
one.
right,
An
so-
embarrassment.
Thank you.
Because they're all embarrassing. Yeah, no one getting
I
that.
think you're
It's
referring to
bad that you
humans,
knew
man.
that though. But how did you know straight away though? You said no
Yeah,
one
I
get
was
that, but you
surprised.
knew
You
straight
didn't say
away.
association.
No, because
As soon as I gave those clues, you're like, it has to be that. You knew
Yeah,
straight away.
because I start to think these people are embarrassing.
Yeah.
These
What they do, innit?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Pandas are embarrassing.
they
I
are.
gave it away because you said something about it would be funny. So that's all.
Yeah, oh, that's what you thought it was. That.
What was the funny one?
No, the last one I don't think
They
was
had too
related.
many words.
Yeah, what was that? I thought it was
That one, it
Chinese.
sounded like it was guessing.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't put more butchers, I just guessed the more
I thought
butchers.
that was
Yeah.
Chinese.
If I actually thought to give you a lot more butchers, it would have been
wouldn't have got
harder
it.
because
Yeah.
I would have made it harder for you guys. But I didn't. I just made it up.
Very mad.
Just gonna say that I won.
Well done.
So
No,
we
you
got,
did
so we
well.
got
Well
2 out
done.
of 3.
Yeah, you got yeah. Well, she
are we
got.
high
No,
on
no,
the-
she
We still need our
got
leaderboard,
two.
you
She
know.
I got
got.
2 out of 2.
I did not
Yeah.
we.
We're gonna get
yeah.
there.
Okay,
Sorry.
Is
yeah,
there a
yeah, she-
leaderboard?
Is there a leaderboard?
We need to get
We're
one.
gonna get a
We're getting one, so
leaderboard.
don't worry.
So
Okay, cool. So can you remember our score?
Yeah, we will.
No, we'll get one. I will go and find the
yeah, he will go back and
everybody.
And everyone
Yeah.
did the
When we
leaderboard.
started,
Yeah,
it was
yeah, we're gonna do it.
Has anybody got 3 out of 3 before?
somebody.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
someone
I think
got-
somebody has.
Recently
But
as well.
I think maybe like one person.
who was
Okay,
it?
So you guys actually came
Okay.
very close.
Okay, thank you.
Was it not Marvin that got 3?
Would
I
be.
think it was. Even though Courtney did well as
Yeah,
well.
Courtney did well. as
Courtney did well.
Yeah,
I think she
Courtney
got
was
all
quite
3.
smart as well.
Yeah, she did well.
Not to
She
say
was
that you're
quite
not smart.
Yeah,
Well, we
exactly.
got 2 out of 3. I think that's
I mean, but
right.
they
Yeah,
got 3.
yeah.
They got 3 out
See
of
when
3.
she's claiming your victory. She's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I
She got
know, I
me.
wasn't expecting nothing less from Nana.
Fake news.
No, you did well. You did well.
I've really been enjoying this episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Dilemma time.
Yeah.
And time is against us.
This
so
is our
Let's get it.
favorite.
yes,
Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
wait. Okay. You know what it is. You got an accent, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Kaakati. I caught my friend's wife at the abortion clinic.
Hey!
Whoa.
Oh.
Excuse me, come again?
It says here,
know how I feel
I
about
caught
clinic.
my friend's wife at the abortion clinic.
Oh wow.
Right.
It happened.
Hey.
But also, why was you there? But carry on.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we'll get
No,
there, yeah.
I think we're going
because-
to get here.
Hey.
It says here, my partner and I have been together a while. And as we're exclusive, we decided to use the IUD as a form of contraceptive. Somehow my partner still managed to get pregnant.
Hey.
We both decided to terminate the pregnancy as we're not ready for a baby.
Right. Okay.
It's because we are unmarried, which would bring shame to our families. We live together in a studio flat, both working in retail since graduating university.
Yes.
We haven't even started our careers.
Wow.
So we decided we did not want to bring a child into this world to suffer.
Makes sense.
Fair.
When we got to the clinic, we spotted my friend's wife, who was there alone. To my surprise, as they're always together. It was mad awkward as she tried to avoid seeing us. When we went up to say hi, she got straight to the point and begged me not to tell her husband.
Hey.
I was so confused, as from what he's told me, they'd been trying for a baby since they got married 3 years ago. She was saying, do we need a break?
I didn't know it was going there.
Yeah, it went left.
Mad.
Okay.
She was saying they haven't been in a good place for a while.
Okay.
So decided not to continue with the pregnancy, as to not to bring a child into chaos.
What?
When we left, my girlfriend continued to pressure me not to say anything to my friend. I said he has the right to know, as he's my boy, and
Facts.
it's his baby too.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
She then said, it's her body and she can do what she wants without telling her husband. He has no right to tell her what to do with the pregnancy.
What do you mean?
What?
This has left me in a very sticky.
Sticky. Sticky icky?
This
Can't
has left
comprehend what
me
he's
in a very sticky situation, mandem, and I don't know what to do.
Nah, bro, that's straightforward. But we'll let our guests, you guys, this is on y'all.
Our aunties.
I don't like this situation, and I think faced with the same thing, I'm not going with a girlfriend. If that's my brethren, I'm going to tell him.
Facts.
Because I do think, although you can't control the body in any way, shape, or form, but you should know what is going on. And it's a bit bait to me that you're doing this behind the person's back. It just suggests that maybe you've been stepping out.
Talk about
So
it.
maybe this isn't the husband's baby.
That's what
so
I thought
would tell my
originally.
boy.
That's true.
Definitely. And then you deal with it as you see fit. But I've seen her. I can't also be complicit in this fuckeries.
By the way, because you would be.
Yeah.
I would tell.
That's heavy, man. But this ain't hard, bro. I can't lie to you. It's not hard.
I think differently, you know. I think like it's a difficult one because you just don't know their relationship. So like, say if he's an abusive man, you know what I mean, and she doesn't want to be trapped or she's trying to get a way out, then you would be essentially making that situation worse by saying something. I think it's like, it's a very, very, it's very tricky. I don't know. I'm definitely pro-choice. I'm definitely pro-choice, but I just don't.
I think you're adding nuances to make you sleep at night. Because he didn't say it was abusive.
No.
But how would he know?
He's not, because she's assuming that she stepped
not in a
out.
good
You know what I mean? Like it's not.
It makes
like,
sense though,
yeah,
because
it's
if
not-
you're husband and wife,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason, like regardless, and I agree with you, like women do have a choice of what they do with their body. Do you understand what I'm saying? However, though, when you talk about marriage, yeah, you lot make an oath, you know, under God, like, oh, you're one. So what that means to me is whatever it is, that's through thick and thin, good and bad, or wherever it might be. I don't care you lot
have the
going
right
through a
to
rough
know.
patch or wherever it might be. I don't care. You can communicate that this is what's going on, and you can say, however, I'm not keeping it, right? Which is why I totally agree with you in terms of like maybe she stepped out. Because why you not just tell him? You could tell him like, look, this is what it is, but I don't want to keep it because of this, and you could go. She can't stop you or force you from doing what you have to do.
If he's an abusive man, you can't.
So
you
what's he gonna?
you can't have that conversation.
What's he gonna do? No, the point I'm making is this, right? You're saying, because you're sticking if he's an abusive man, which is not said in nowhere in this
It's not
thingy.
said no way that she stepped out either. There's,
I know what you mean.
those are both equally
But what you can do is,
you know what I mean?
but what you can do is add 2 and 2 together and say why somebody don't want to do, why somebody's someone's action. It's not biased because it's like this. If you add someone's actions, you can more talk about. I'm not saying it's not abusive because I'm not writing it off completely, but you can more the plot is one thing is more plausible than the other, and that is more for me plausible that she stepped out compared than being abusive. And my main thing is I'm not even using that. I don't care about the abusive side. I don't care about the stepping out part because it's not mentioned in the dilemma. If I just go strictly by what was said in the dilemma, they are husband and wife. We know that for a fact. She's gone to an abortion clinic without telling her husband to get rid of a baby that they've been trying for many years. And I just feel like that's wrong. You should communicate with him regardless of what the situation is. And you can make your decision either way.
Is that it's their relationship. So he only knows from his perspective in terms of what his friend has told him. You know what I mean? So you don't know beyond that. You don't know if what the friend is saying is true, accurate, up to date and all that kind of stuff. Things could have changed. Like, you just don't know. So I think like you would have to think twice. I don't have an exact answer here, but I think you'd have to really think twice before you go and tell your friend. Because you just don't know if you're making a situation much worse. And this is a very sensitive thing. And like I would wonder about her safety. Like, either way, whether she stepped out, whether she's in an abusive relationship, I would wonder about her safety. And I can understand why the girlfriend is like, this is none of our business.
Nah, bro, I don't see that.
I had a view and it's changed, but Uzi, I want to hear Uzi.
Go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm still thinking of.
So I'm not gonna lie. When I first read it out, I was like, DT's point 100%. At the end of the day, you married him, you chose him, you laid with him. You're now one, right? Regardless of what it is, you have to stick with that road, basically. Do you know what I mean? And you got to tell your husband, he has every right to know, if it is his child, that, you know, I'm pregnant, but for one reason or another, I don't want to keep the baby. I think it's only fair, because if the roles were reversed, right, and let's say you broke up and he did get you pregnant, you'd expect him to be there for the child and take care of the child. So why can't he know when it's the other way? Why is it he only gets to know when it's that way? But having heard what you said, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of, oh, could they be in an abusive relationship? Or if she did step out, could you make it worse by telling him? Because if she did step out, bruv, he could kill her.
So wait, can I ask you a question? Based on the new point you found, if you caught your boy, this is your very good friend, like your best friend, you've seen his wife coming out of a hotel with another man, you're not going to tell your guy?
No, hotel he can manage.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I can tell my boy that
so you're not going to tell him out of the magnitude, because of out of the fear or the whatever is of the magnitude of what's been done.
Let me tell you something, bro. If you read the dilemma, it said they've been trying for a baby. She's now pregnant. That pregnancy might not be his. You know what? A man could just see red, bro. A man could just see more than if you tell your boy, I caught your girl cheating. Trust me, what's worse? You tell me your girl getting pregnant or your girl just having sex with another man?
For me personally, my mind is on this particular situation. I'm telling my boy, especially if I know what my boy has been going through in terms of like wanting like a lineage, right? And then he's with this woman that potentially doesn't seem like she wants to. Let's even say that's his, right? And she's getting rid of it, or maybe whatever it is. So essentially, he's wasting his time with this woman because clearly she don't want to have his baby. So why am I gonna like keep my mouth shut and let that situation continue when I know that she clearly don't want to have his baby? I don't know, innit? I'm just saying, for me, I don't know, innit? I hear what you're saying. If you fear for stuff like that, once you do, you can, maybe you might inject it, make sure you try and calm him down or whatever you could do as a friend to make sure that it doesn't do nothing crazy. Because that is also your responsibility as well as a friend. You understand what I'm saying to you? But to say I'm not going to tell him because of the fear of whatever can happen, there's too serious of a situation for me not to tell my friend if I experience it. I don't think I would not tell him. I'm sorry to say.
Can you adjudicate?
Oh, no, go on. Just to add as well, like the even the issue as well, it's just like, you as a friend, because you know now, it makes the situation worse. It's even again more embarrassing.
Yeah, it could even add fear. Yeah.
Now an additional person knows. So again, I just think like, I fear for her safety.
But you haven't even actually said, are you gonna tell if that, are you gonna, or you're not going to?
She doesn't have the answer.
I don't know. I think and this is against actually generally my general stance, because I am the person that will say something. But in this situation,
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
usually the one that's like, I
you know
won't
what I
tell.
mean?
I won't
I
tell.
think
Uzi,
what's
what was
going
it?
on here is, like as much as we want to, like, to your point, I feel like you're more thinking based on things that women do go through. You know what I mean? Because I somewhat agree that the reason why a lot of women will go that route, one of it is highly to do with being abusive. Like, you don't want to have a child
With a
this
man that's
person
abusive, yeah.
obviously abusive, and we're more looking at it from a man's standpoint, like loyalty, innit?
Yeah.
Men is
broke it down
always
well.
all about loyalty. If I don't tell him, then what does that? Do you know what I'm saying
Yeah.
to you? So it's very, very, very difficult. But I feel like for me, knowing the kind of person I am, I most likely will say something. Only because it's like, nah, I can't. I have to tell him. Whatever happens after that, I will try my best
To pacify
control it,
Yeah.
control it, and that's the thing. But to your point, I feel like 100% that plays a part in why maybe someone won't want to. You know what I mean? And then you go tell them that, it's more headache. You know what I mean? But obviously, it's not clear as to what the actual situation is. I probably would say something.
Could you get more info? The only other thing you could, as like a little kind of way around it, is like if you say to the woman, like, you need to tell him,
Okay.
or I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you need to tell me why you can't
Yeah.
tell him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, that's the only.
That's a good compromise.
That's a good compromise. Yeah, that's a
We
good
got there in the
compromise.
end.
Yeah, that's a good compromise. That's a good compromise. Yeah. Yeah.
But
that's a
then
good
can I
compromise.
help you out in another sense? So let's put aside this dilemma. Does a man have the right to know, number one, if a woman that he got
I was
pregnant
gonna
is
go
going to
there,
abort
boy.
the baby? And number two, if they're married?
I was gonna go there, boy.
Say that again,
What you
say,
saying?
have the right
So the
to-
first one was,
Yeah.
does a man have a right to know that a woman he got pregnant is going to abort their child?
Does he have a yeah?
And then secondly, if they're married, does he also have a right to know?
It's a tacky one.
I feel like he has more of a right to know if they're married.
Married, yeah.
Because you have entered into an institution and you have a covenant together. So you should know, you should have that conversation. You should know.
But if you're
I
not
still
married,
think either way, I feel like you should know, because it is also part of, it's not your child and she has the ultimate decision, but you should know what's going on because you contributed to what
Making
she's going to go through.
even if it's a one night stand.
That no.
If she can get a hold of you, I think she knows your number and stuff.
Swear
I think,
down, there's one night
I think
stands
there
where
should be
you can't get a hold of the person.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I don't know about these one night stands. What do you mean about to be? I'm new to this. I don't
A
do
man
one night
that
stands.
confesses every episode of anyway.
What, you ain't seen that video that the two girls did? They went away on like spring break and they both got pregnant. What?
No.
I don't know if it's real, but they were in Miami and then it's like 2 months later they do a video together like, we're both pregnant, but they didn't get any of the numbers of the guys.
You're
So they
lying.
went to
Mad.
social media to be like,
To
was
find the
you
guy?
here? Yeah.
They're going raw on one night stand. People are
Lord.
crazy out here, boy.
Take my
If
respect,
the
I don't know
guy's
what's going
going
on.
raw,
fam.
is it not?
On a one night stand.
Yeah.
That is wild.
That's wild.
Of course.
That's wild.
Of course. What, you're not surprised by that?
Of course.
Not at all.
How? There are loads of guys that are like, I don't like condoms. It feels
Guys
weird.
or
Like,
girls?
Guys.
What, girls say
Girls and guys,
don't
yeah,
wear
yeah,
a condom?
girls say that as
Yes. A
There's
lot.
girls.
I think
I
Man
think
will
it's
tell
more
you.
likely
I'm
that
allergic
a
to
guy.
latex. Is it what?
Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
I've heard that
It gives me.
before.
It gives me.
It makes me dry.
No,
It
no,
makes
no.
me dry.
No, this
men-
is not common.
yeah,
Men
men.
are more likely.
Now, to that
I'm
point,
like,
come on. Men are
100%.
more likely to say, yo.
I don't think so, bro. You guys are so misinformed. I swear down. I
Women-
swear
No,
down.
when they are,
No.
when
I think you
know,
guys are being
they're dragging your
disingenuous.
shirt.
No, yeah, I agree with you. I think it's more men.
You can
Come on.
continue
No,
to
it's
agree.
men,
It's
but
okay.
women
It's
also.
men.
Whatever
Come on.
we
No,
like, they
women,
like.
yeah, women.
Whoever we like, they like. Whoever we like, you like. Whoever we
It's
like,
just
you like.
not just because obviously women get judged differently. But
yeah,
whatever
that's
we
true.
like,
They
they're
have-
into.
That's true.
They have
Into.
it.
Whatever
Oh,
they're
you're
into, they're
Oh, you're
into.
Do you know what I
into.
mean? At the end of
So
the
you
day.
didn't answer the question.
I didn't. I was stalling. I think it's just it's a tricky one still.
You like doing things bare secretive, isn't it?
It's not even that. It's just like the right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's like morally on like a sociological kind of like level, yes, you should be able to communicate that to your partner, but there are many situations where that is not in the best interest of the woman. So like, I just reserve
judgment. Okay.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That's where.
But if it's a normal functioning relationship, no domestic abuse.
If it's normal, yeah, why wouldn't you say something?
Because she just doesn't want to have the baby, so she's just like, I don't feel like I need to tell you.
Maybe
maybe he might want it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Might feel about. I don't want to upset him. I don't want him to.
My first point, like, it's not in her interest. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's her
she
choice.
Can do. Okay.
At the end of the day, like, I do kind of think like it's her body, her choice, and I think like we're in. Well, not really so much the UK, but like in the US kind of thing, where we're going through these kind of like social changes over there,
the laws,
where they're changing
the laws,
women don't have autonomy over their own bodies. So I can never advocate for a woman not to have autonomy over her own body.
I hear it.
That's where it's techie.
Yeah, I think you're thinking there's like a societal kind of like government scale where for whatever reason they're changing the laws. But I think when we actually look at on a human level, like relationship couples, I just generally feel like in most circumstances that communication should be had, even if you're going to decide to do whatever you want to decide. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you can't have it one way. And do you understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you'd have women who would get pregnant and know that the guy isn't ready, right? But still keep it and expect him to obviously turn up as the father and do all those duties, pay for whatever support needed, all of that stuff. But at the same time, you also then are telling me in the same breath that, but I also do have the choice to say I don't want it and not have to inform him. So to me, it just seems like which is it? Because if men are,
if that's what you're saying.
No.
Okay,
I'm not.
You're just saying in general.
But then this is what it is, though. In general, let's be honest. Because women, like, if most cases, if a woman, a guy and a woman has a whatever it is, gets pregnant, she keeps it. A man, you're expected to step up, right, and do your duty as a man. However, you're obviously, to your viewpoint, you're also then saying her body, her choice, which I do agree with overall, but to say you don't necessarily have to communicate that to the person who you lay down with and open your legs with.
Mercy, Lord.
Like, I think, no, but that's what it is.
I mean, we get how you do it.
So I'm just saying, like, because I think that
I'm joking.
If you feel like you're gonna go through all of that and feel like the point where you got pregnant is the point where you don't feel you need to communicate that. I'm just saying it doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me.
Like, you're equating two different things, and like we haven't really discussed that first bit, and I'm not saying that either. Like, do you know what I mean? So you're saying that.
No, yeah, you're saying I'm saying that, but it's like
your position.
Okay, that's my position. No, I'm not putting it on you, but I'm just saying I'm trying to rebuttal in your point, because your point is like I think overall, unless I'm wrong, but you're kind of sitting on the side of like, it's kind of like the woman's choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Whether they want to tell him or not tell him. That's am I right? Am I right in saying that?
Ultimately, it is her choice. Like, it's her
whether
power.
to tell him or not.
She has to literally open her mouth and tell him.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
you can't force it out.
Of course, you can't force nobody to do nothing. You know what I mean? But what we do here is have a conversation about in terms of what do you think is right in it, yeah? What do you think is the proper way to go about certain things? That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So which is what I'm saying. I think the proper way is to communicate. Of course, people do all sorts of craziness on this earth,
but it's like
I feel like
comparison is to when women have a child and don't and expect the guy to look after the child.
No,
right?
but what
That's
I'm
your comparison.
No, what I'm speaking
which is
to.
like, I'm not advocating for that either.
No, but what I'm speaking. What do you mean? You're not advocating for what?
Are you hearing that
man
point?
doesn't have to pay.
Huh? No,
A man doesn't have to. Yeah. What? Yeah.
not in all cases. No, like, I don't believe that. Like, at the end of the day, like, I think you have to make that choice. Like, do you know what I mean? If the guy doesn't want to be involved, then I think you should cut off. Like, do you know what I mean? And you don't have any access, nothing. Like, I think that's it. End of day. Done. Make that decision.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
fair enough.
But a lot
Yeah.
of men and women don't agree with that.
Yeah.
situation.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So that's my
So I'm
position.
not.
So
I'm
that's
not
why
speaking
I'm
to
like, I was
you.
just
No.
like,
So
What are you
remember,
conflating here?
No,
Because
when
my
we're
opinion is very
speaking here,
different. Yeah.
when we're okay, for me, anyways, when I give my viewpoint, I don't give my viewpoint solely just maybe how I think or what it is. I'm like, repeating some of the sentiment of what people out there, the viewers and stuff like that. So I'm talking from the point of a lot of guys out there will be saying, so you don't have the right to tell me nothing. You just do whatever you want. But they also say at the same time, but you expect me to step up when you do decide to keep it. So which is it? So I just feel like man them should have a say either what happens, but however, ultimately, we know that you have to make the decision of what you want to do. But at least I should know what's happening, not be in the dark. That's just what I think.
But I think men should also have that decision that if they don't want to be involved when a child is born, that they can have the decision that they can lock off, but they lock off forever, though.
Thanks for listening to the In My Opinion podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, peace.